By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. This applies very well to being a wedding photographer. In this video, I'm not going to tell you to format your SD card and charge your batteries. I'm going to show you firsthand what my first wedding photography shoot was like and how you can learn from my mistakes. First off, I want to say that all the gear I had was about $700 in total. I had a $500 Canon SL3, I had a $60 used Nifty 50, $130-ish Canon EL100 Speedlight, and that was it. A couple SD cards, maybe some batteries. That helps a lot because I ran out of batteries pretty quickly, and that's all you need. I shot really nice photos. I'll show you them in a minute for $700. You don't need expensive gear to get started. Leading up to the wedding, I asked the bride and groom to give me some pictures that they admired, something they liked. This helps me to have clear expectations on what they want and be more strategic when the day comes. I also watched many YouTube videos to get prepared and to ease my mind, which you are doing. Good job. This brings me to my first tip. If possible, sit down with the bride and groom and talk about expectations. Talk about the types of photos they want, the style, family photos. For example, it would be embarrassing if you ask the parents of the bride or groom for a picture and you find out they're separated. It's good to ask the tough questions before. It's also a good idea to talk about price, and you could even write a contract to protect yourself. Also, talk about how many photos you are going to edit and deliver. It's good to make sure that everyone is on the same page. Tip number 2. Make sure you arrive on time when you said you would. It's good to be early so you can scout the venue, map out in your head which pictures you want to take and where. This helps you to be decisive, and you want to be bold so that you can take the pictures in the best places possible. But don't be obtrusive. Ask someone in charge where the bride is going to be walking down the aisle. You do not want to miss the big moments. Also, know the schedule. Know how much time you have for family photos, know how much time you have between the ceremony and the reception, and know when the bride is going to walk down the aisle. My third tip, be professional. For me, this is the most important thing. This is what people notice the most. I was directing the families to do group photos with the bride and groom, and something that I noticed that people say most to me is that I look professional, that I know what I'm doing. Which is funny because this was my first wedding photography shoot. But they said that because I was directing people. I was telling them where to stand, how to pose, and I was making them smile. I was making them feel relaxed. That is what a good photographer should be doing. However, in my head, they didn't know I had a splitting headache, I was kind of nervous, and I wasn't exactly sure what I was doing. But that didn't matter to them because I acted professional. I kept my voice calm, and I was making decisive, clear actions to get the photos I needed in the time I had. Speaking of time, you will usually have a small window of time between the ceremony and the reception. You want to make sure you get photos of the wedding party. But remember, this is the bride and groom's wedding day. They are priority number 1. So if you have to kick everyone else out of the shot, do it. I didn't do this as much as I would have liked to. And remember, the time you have always goes by quick, even if you think it won't. It's okay to be bold, just don't be obtrusive. During your time to take photos, this is where you can be a little creative and out there. Try to take nice photos, try to find nice spots, and try to direct the bride and groom with descriptive words so that you can create the most natural looking photos as possible. So what do I mean by that? Well, for example, let's take a look at this photo. I took it underneath a bridge on the river that was going underneath it. It's probably one of my favorites because I had to jump across the river to land on a rock right in the middle of the stream so that I could take the photo. And that's why it is my most favorite photo, because it's just so creative, it's so visually pleasing, and I love how her dress drapes over the bridge in the photo, and then how it's edited makes it pop as well. If you can, using 2 cameras will not only make you look like a badass, but it also helps to make lens switches quicker. You can have one camera with a wide-angle lens on it and another camera with a telephoto lens on it. This last tip is a bit cliche, but have fun. This is a wedding day. It's supposed to be a celebration of the day. If you are having fun and you're relaxed, it'll make the people you're photographing be more relaxed and the pictures come out nicer. The best way to loosen people up is to smile more, and that's all it takes. Although you may have a sore jaw at the end of the day. So you did it. You made it through the stressful part. Now comes the hard part, editing all those photos. Good luck. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope it helped you out with your first wedding photography shoot, or maybe get you a little prepared, or maybe you got entertained from it. Hit the like button if you liked it, hit the dislike button if you didn't like it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.